No mai haere mai, welcome to the Bunnings National Touch Championship. I'm Mary Baker and my sidekick here, Mike King, and we're at Ngā Punawai in Ōtautahi, Christchurch.
Apai, and morena everyone, I ngā maunga kōrero o te motu, I ngā tainu nui, I ngā tairoroa, kia whati mai nei ki tā tātou kaupapa i te pā whutaporo I tēnei rā, tēnā koutou katoa, taku hoa mere.
We've got 19 touch provinces from the top of the North Island to the bottom of the South Island, and we're looking at Southland there, and the first game up is Southland versus Counties Manukau, and it's going to be a tough one.
It certainly is going to be a tough one. I'm excited for what day 2 promises to bring us. Day 1 for our Opens grade, but day 2 for our Masters Elite, and you can see the schedule here in front of us.
Yeah, we've got the first game, Southland versus Counties Manukau Black. That Counties Manukau Black team is riddled with touch blacks, but the Southland team, let's give them a big up. So the under-21s team, they've come up here, they've said, hey, we're going to give this a bit of a shot today, and we're going to see what happens.
And that's, when I look at provinces that do that, I'm really looking at those ones who've got a long-term plan for their program. And when you're developing these young under-21s who probably started in their 16s and 18s, it's good to see that development and growth. And now look at them in the Opens grade. Yeah.
You see, Southland has got a great youth development down there. Scotty Eade is like the Stags player down there and is a development officer. And don't forget the coach, Dennis Thompson. He's been around since I've been around, I think. So he's been a touch coach.
He's been in our Touch Blacks environment and our high performance coaching. Last time we had Dennis on a tour when we were in Australia at the youth trans-Tasmans there. So it's actually been a long time between drinks. Obviously because of COVID we haven't been able to travel, but Dennis has been around the scene, very experienced coach. Yeah,
he'll be very experienced, and he'll put a good set plan in for them so that they can counter this wonderful Counties Manukau team. Mikey, give us a rundown of some of the players.
When we look at the Counties Manukau woman, and there on the screen, number 14, the superstar legend herself, Jean Marsh, has been a strong campaigner for the province, loyal servant to Counties Manukau. We've also got the likes of Merirangi Paul on the team, Princess Elliott. So you talk about some rugby players who are double codes, both Meriana and Princess. But we've got the likes of Shah Davis, experienced player, Touch Black woman, NRL Warriors woman, Taya Antonovich. This team, if they can bring all their skills, they're going to be a team to watch.
Yeah, and the Southland team, we're looking at Madison Greve. She was in the Ignite 7. She's moved into the Southland Academy as well. And the Talamahina girls, the twins. The mum is the manager, but they're also pretty good wee little touch players. One is in the underage group, and the other one is in the sevens group as well for rugby. So this is going to be interesting. It's going to be a hard one for Southland, but I can see them giving them a good nudge.
Yeah, I can see a really good game happening here. Look at it, just a big shout out to our 3 referees, Alicia, Jasana and Jacob. I've been really impressed here with the referees as they come through the grades, and they've been awesome. Day 1, what I liked about day 1, especially in the live stream, is the referees in a sense almost seemed invisible, so they just allowed the play. It just seemed so fluid, so they were just a part of it. There was no dominating from the referees here.
Yeah, you don't really want to see referees out there. You want to see that flow and see some excitement from the touch, because it's a fast game, so we want to see that from an entertainment point of view.
Here we go, Counties Manukau woman with tap off here. Let's see what they come up with their play here.
Yeah, driving out hard there, getting a good touch there, driving that defensive back for Southland. They're looking to make sure they hold on to the ball, carry all their sets. Oh, they got on the outside.
That's a great play there. Yeah, like you say, just a nice little passive line there in number 2, Kalehuru. Just running that line, she dumps split. We to go wide, and just dragged over number 7.
Emma. That inside ball is dangerous. That defence has to come across and really shut it down, so shut that space down, but she just hit it really hard, didn't she?
Yeah, and as a coach, that's what you want to see off your tap starter, as we've got the Southland girls making their way up to the 7-metre line.
Yeah, you want that ball down and out pretty quickly. Really open it up. They're getting into that attacking zone though, Southland. see what they've got here. They're going to move those middles. You want to move those middles as much as possible so you can split them. Here we go, back door. Bit of a mistake there. Handover.
Yeah, look, and for those our audience who are just watching this game, you'll see the line on the screen now. That's the 7 metre line. So this is a bit of a change to the rules from the old days where it's 5. Now it's actually 7 metres. So it's quite a significant change, and players are getting used to that.
Yeah, the 7 metres gives you a little bit more time, doesn't it? There, we got some backdoors here. Subs are coming up. It is a fast game, Touch, so they're really getting those subs on quickly, trying to get it wide. There's a 2-on-1 here. There we go, down the line. Looks like an inside ball, and she's got it.
Referee there. Yeah, sideline referee says that's good. It'll almost look like a touch and pass, but no. Counties Manukau just ball in hand, running the holes, and here we go in the Bunnings warehouse replay. Winger, she knew she was going to get caught, so she just held up, waited for her support player on the inside. Great chasing by the Southland winger, though, never giving up.
Bang on that inside. Such a dangerous ball, isn't it, that inside ball?
Certainly is.
Here we go in a tap off again. Southland with possession, going forward. Madison Grieve there with the ball. Oh, yes. Split there, attacking on the inside. Just caught.
Look like an old little sevens play there, the 3-3.
Ball down there, so that's a turnover.
Sarah Baldwin, just nice defence. Just getting her hand in there, but the referee just not calling that as as we talk about that. That's Mirirangi Paul, just with a little fumble there. It's uncharacteristic of her.
It's a bit dewy out there, isn't it? To the rain last night. You got a bit cold there, Mikey?
We did. We certainly did. So it's great to be inside the comfort here. The sun is out. I can feel the warmth on my back here, Medi.
Look, you're just waiting for Southland just to split those numbers, but they look as though they've pulled can't really see the referee what they're doing there. Resetting the ball. No, it's a penalty. Good split there. Good defence by Counties, though. They're all coming up. They're shutting the space. They're making sure their inside is working really, really hard.
Yeah, you can see the defensive shape there. Really, the threes are promoting themselves. Just Southland just looking for some options. Just a bit hesitant as they begin the game.
Yeah, they're probably not moving those middles enough and going wide enough to make the Counties team work a little bit harder on defence.
Yeah, I think they just need to make sure they get a good spread on there. As we see Counties Manukau exit play to the subbing box. And part of that play we can see is ball in hand and making sure that the ball is kept alive. So they're using their options here, but there's a turnover. Yeah,
Emma Dermody there with the ball. I tell you what, that was great Southland defence though. Pushing really hard up on those subs, so they had to. There's a good push there from the defence.
Yeah, Jean Marsh getting herself up there, showing those young legs.
A little bit of experience in the team. Right, they really need to pull something together here, Southland. Get that ball moving. Oh, nice ball. That looks a good dive. The policewoman.
Jessie Raukawa there, asking the referee the question. I think she got the ball down, but it might have been a touch there as Counties Manukau exit the field.
I'm loving Counties Manukau's subbing box, man. They're coming on real quick, and it looks like they've got options left, right, and centre.
Great drive by Paul there. Good quick legs.
Good pick up here. Got on the inside. Good quick dump there. Split the Southland defence. There's the long ball.
Long ball by Jamie Colassi. Out to Princess Elliott on the wing. If she's not doing it on the wing for County, she's doing it on the wing for Auckland.
Yeah, there we go there. Here's the most important piece here, the long ball right at Elliott, and she probably just walked it in, didn't she, really?
She certainly did, and that combination there with Taya Antonovich into Jamie Colassi out to Princess Elliott, that is the Touch Black Women's combination there, so they certainly know and understand the rhythm of the play. Let's see this time as Southland Women's make their way over the 10-metre line.
There we go. We're looking at a double team there, just make dump and split and moving the ball on the inside here. Talamahina going for a hard drive, getting the back door in there. Yes! What a try! That's what what we're looking for from Southland.
What a great try, and the backdoor play. Let's see if we can watch this on the Bunnings Warehouse replay. You can see it. That's a really great, and there's the backdoor coming in, step back in, looking on the inside. Number 7, Lisa Edwards-Rua, just a little bit late on that save.
Yeah, it all started from Talamahina, didn't she, with a big hard drive in there.
And we talk about making sure in the drive that we're getting a good platform, and that's where we saw a great platform set. Thumb split, looking at the back door, and unfortunately, Sarah Baldwin. Again, we talk about that ball being dewy, so it's probably another example of the need to make sure we get 2 hands on the ball.
Yeah, it's really crucial that we're making sure our dumps are really nice and hard, and making sure we get that ball that's just solid into the ground so we can split and we can pick it up.
Great defensive effort by Flavel there. That's Southland.
Mackenzie there, just probably no options there for Southland. They didn't really sort of continue what they were doing, really, were they? They sort of like went away from the pattern a little bit.
Yeah, they certainly did. And they got caught out by some good defence from Counties Manukau here, as we see again.
Yeah, that wraparound attack, and they're all sitting there going, give me the ball, I want to attack that space.
And there we go, that's Michaela Woodham and Nosa, showing her speed, and another one who's been in the Touch Black program. As we see the Bunnings Warehouse replay, she sees that hole and just uses her speed.
Yeah, that probably defence didn't come up flat enough, and they probably let one sort of stood back a little bit, and that space just opened up, and she put the wheels right through that.
Yeah, look, and that is difficult to defend when you're out that far away from your touch line. You've really got to get your shape right.
Yeah. See what Southland have got there. Madison Grieve again doing some damage in the middle.
Love to see them keep their spacing. So this is really good spacing. You've just got to get their timing right, and love to see another wraparound move.
Yeah, bad luck with that. I think Talamahina is one of the key for Southland. She's really got to get her hands on the ball a little bit more.
Yeah, sure, that's what Coach Thompson will be saying to her in the subbing box.
Good defence on there from Southland. A little bit of a fumble there, slipping over. It is dewy out there, isn't it?
Certainly is. I'm sure that's what she's going to tell the coach.
We might not see some real hard steps in the morning, maybe this afternoon.
No, exactly. As again, Southland women make their way to the 7-metre line.
Yeah, this is our attacking zone. This is where we want to see some entertainment here.
So you can see the defensive shape of the Counties women. They're really promoting the middles up, and there you go. There's a great example of really getting out early. Jean Marsh, she's a talker. She'll be talking to her girls about making sure to get their line up, get their shape right. So
yeah.
This is just about doing the little things like that, the 1%ers.
That's a big mistake from Counties Manukau. That's uncharacteristic of them. That's something that's their bread and butter, is making sure they do the little things right, the 1%ers, yeah.
It certainly is. I think what they were doing was thinking about the exit pattern before they even started.
Yeah.
So, great opportunity for Southland women here. We've got number 3, Valentine.
Yeah, they really need to go forward here. There we go. We see some forward there from Dermody. Just going away from a pattern. I think at halftime Dennis is going to be talking to them about, look, stick to the pattern. Let's make sure we get our touches right, and then we attack rather than trying to attack too early.
Yeah, look, and where they've really benefited is from that 3-3 setup, keeping the links out wide with their wrap coming round, the late wrap. Yeah.
Inside ball there for Counties. It looks good. She's driving hard there. Good touch there.
Good touch by Southland.
Now there's that wrap. We should get an overload here. She's offside, play on. Just not retreating.
Edmonds looking at the referee. She's coming on that back door, and let's see that Counties woman use that back door wrap really well. It's part of the bread and butter for their attacking setup.
Yeah, they definitely move those middles really well, don't they, Counties? Ooh. Looks like it's going to be a ball down there. Edmonds, sorry. Got a sneaky one in there.
Yeah, look, and the thing here, which is really hard for the Southland player there, Ballantyne. As she was going back, she actually went behind the line, probably a couple of steps, so any touch she was going to make, the player was probably going to have the ball down before her. So a difficult one, especially on dewy surface.
Yeah, she probably needed to pull a corner a little bit harder just to make sure that cut that off.
Yeah. And we talk about wanting to win the ruck area, so this is probably where, as a defensive player, you probably want to make I wouldn't say a strong touch, but a more positive touch to slow down the play.
Here we go, good pick up there, it's opened up, and she's gone through, and it's a touchdown!
Beautiful play, and the try scorer there, Jessie Raukawa.
Yeah, Tinnick just sliced them. Here she goes goes straight through here. She's from James Hargis down in Southland, gives a little dummy, and then boom, straight there. Good support play.
One of the things I loved about what she had done was pick the ball up 2 hands, good vision, and all she did, she didn't panic. She just actually took her time to look for a support player.
Yeah, Madison Tinnick, she was playing in under 15s last year.
The amazing skills of these young girls coming through. There, Jean Marsh, prime example of using her experience. Lassie.
Not pulling back. They're just getting caught offside a little bit. They need to get back, make sure they get back, and they find their marks really, don't they?
Yeah. Good defensive shape.
Yeah, good split there, good inside ball, but great defence there from Southland.
Talamahina did a great job. She's still profiling her player, but then she knew the inside pass was coming through.
Yeah, good. She did a great corner, didn't she? She's cutting that corner off, making them really work good. There's another penalty here. They've got to look out here. They might be getting a sin bin soon.
Yeah, and I think there's a prime example where the referee is wanting the defensive team player to go forward, but a little bit quicker than what they're doing. So here we go. Let's see the setup here.
They've got to keep on moving, don't they, when they're in that 7?
Exactly. Measley, who's also been part of our youth program.
Good quarter there by Talamahina, but it looks like she's got on the outside. Good defence by Southland. Good covering defence by Southland. They really looked as though from here that they got on the outside, but they didn't. Talamahina did a really good job in that middle, and same with Madison Greaves.
She certainly did. Jamie went for a scoop play, but just ran out of field position. There she goes. Nice.
Yeah.
Looks long.
Yeah, Talamahina got caught out there a little bit. You're looking at your numbers 3 and 3, but looks like it was a forward pass.
Well, unfortunate there.
Well done, Southland.
But it's a reprieve for Southland. So love to see them make sure they get. This is where you really want some quick feet, go forward, win that ruck area.
Yeah, you really want the meters. Touch is all about chess, isn't it? You want to get as far as you can down the field, so they have to work really hard to come back up the field.
Yeah, exactly. And one of the key principles of that is making sure the ball is not on the ground too long. So we want to make sure that as soon as the touch is made, there's a dummy half. So you keep the flow, keep the movement going. They're brought travelling forward here. Marsh talking to her troops.
Yeah, here comes the sub. I tell you, Counties Manukau has done a really good job of subbing. Those numbers are on so quick.
They certainly are, but we've seen some really great touchdown by Southland, so we know they are a danger.
Yeah,
as you say before, 15-year-old out there, so wonderful to see.
Yeah, Southland really, this is their under-21 team, so, pretty impressive that they've scored 2 to a team against like Counties Manukau.
Exactly. Here we go with their setup. Michaela.
Yeah, Counties are asking them, come on, come outside of that 7 so we can really attack you. They're doing a great job there. Well done, Southland.
It's great defence. The middle staying really close, so they really were able to sort of stop that strike play there.
Ooh. Ball down there. That's a there's a difference between the size of the girls and the women, really, isn't it?
Yeah, that's where you talk about body position, getting low, getting stable, and it's probably in this type of weather, where the grass is still dewy. You need to make sure that you got your base right,
Valentine there, really tracking her right to the line, isn't she? She is pretty good. That's very good defence, staying in front of her, tracking her right down to the line, really asking the Counties Manukau to, hey, if you're going to score tries on us, you work really hard for it. Nice step on the inside there.
Sarah Baldwin asking the questions from the referee.
Southland doing a pretty good job on defence there. I'd like to see Counties Manukau move those middles a little bit more and stretch them. A nice attacking zone there. Well done, Southland. Good dump. Looks for a long ball here. And Princess Elliott again.
Princess Elliott holding the line, staying patient there. Collapse in the defensive shape in the middle. So if we see this on the Bunnings Warehouse replay, we can see both 3-3 for County. We had a slip there by TFL. Ball to ground, quickly up. And we talked about, the ball not spending a lot of time on the ground. Prime example of that. But what Counties were able to do was just collapse the middle part of the Southland.
Yeah, making sure they had to come in, defend, and then that opens the space on the outside. And that is an awesome attack, but it really was the quick dump.
Yeah, exactly. And let's see if they can actually keep the spacing right, because their backdoor play has worked for them. They've had some options. Here we go.
Oh,
again.
yeah, good. Here comes the backdoor. Talamahina! Did she get it? Might have been just a touch there, but that's good back door there. They split that middle, which is what we're looking for, and that back door came around. It just opens that space up, doesn't it?
So this is exactly what we're looking for. That is their bread and butter, and I just think one of the things they need to watch is not to plant too far into the 7. So you got to draw the defence out.
Good defence here from Counties Manukau, really pushing it up. Oh, bad luck on that one. Really good defence on Counties. They really came up and they said, hey, we're going to send 2 up. We're going to work really hard, pull our corner, and you're going to have to work hard on the attack.
Yeah, nice, really quickie short side play by Southland there. So sometimes teams don't expect that. So great that they looked at the option.
Oh, Dennis, they playbooks back to years when he was playing the big quickie.
That's right. The old school stuff can still work.
Good work, Southland. I'm actually really impressed by their defence and their tenacity in the defence. Working really hard. Sometimes they're chasing. Sometimes they're bringing the player in and they're just working.
Yeah, exactly. And they're asking some questions from this Counties Manukau women's team on defence. There we go, Marsh, Michaela in the middles there.
Yeah, I'm really impressed with the Talamahina girls. Madison Grieve as well. Oh, Emma Germany doesn't look like she got the touch there.
Smart play by.
She just pulled out, didn't she?
Yeah.
Hoodoo just sort of
tempting her into
there she
that.
is. Touch. Look at that, and she pulls. Smart.
That's right. And as a player, as a defensive player, when the attacking player has their arm out straight, you know that you've actually got them.
Yeah, her head was down. She's not looking who she's touching. She's got, and you've got to go in strong with those touches. If you want to, you've got to make sure you get to the connection first.
Exactly.
Good scoop there. Great scoop.
Nice work by Taya. She's touched, I called earlier, touch there. And Southland, see their go forward. Want to make sure that the ball's off the ground. This is where we need quick feet.
Yeah, you really need those powers, don't you? Getting forward, getting in behind that defence, making them work. Great defence up here on the Counties Manukau, sending them up so they have to stay, containing them on that half of the field.
Yeah, look, I think that's touchdown. Final now. So Counties Manukau defence are able to keep the majority of their touch on Southland even before halfway. So well done, Counties women.
The game is won on defence, working really hard on your defence, making sure you push up. That's great. Oh, unlucky.
She's running out of options there. So we should have
Looks like Princess Elliott's going to have another one in the corner. Southland is chasing. Great dive by Princess Elliott.
Great dive there. An early dive by Princess that takes her, I think that's her 3rd touchdown. As we come to the end of the first half there, here we see the Bunnings replay. Paul with the quick dump split. We've got Taya looking out wide, seeing Princess free. That is her bread and butter.
Great catch and pass there. That's what all the coaches are saying. Hey, catch and pass is going to win the game as well. Your defence and catch and pass, and we'll go from there.
So here we go at half time. Unofficial score: Southland 2, Counties Manukau 7. What's been a promising first half from Southland. So what I've been really impressed with when they're able to run their backdoor plays from Southland, getting that spread right. We've actually seen some really, whether it's been a touchdown, we've seen some good strike plays. Yeah,
what I'd like to see from the Southland team is really just getting their plays down the field, getting their powers, and really pushing the Counties Manukau team to work really a little bit harder on defence. And I think if they can get that right, we might get some more scores here from them.
Yeah. Yep. No, I certainly agree. And certainly for Counties Manukau, I'm sure Coach Marsh will be saying to her players, it's the 1%ers, making sure that we're getting a really strong touches and plants down there, making sure that ball goes to hand and we're not doing things in a rush. So it's just about being patient now.
Yeah, staying in control of the ball. There's a couple of times that, like you said, they're rushing themselves on a lot of things when really they just need to get down to the end of the field and then split those middles and really get those back doors going.
Yeah, exactly. Look, and what's also beautiful is the sun's coming out.
Ōtautahi's turned it on, hasn't he, Mike King?
It's certainly turned it on today. I think the wind, even though we're inside the tent, I think the wind has disappeared. So they're looking after us, and there we talked about, Dennis Thompson earlier. He's been around the traps, very experienced coach. And the other thing I really like about Dennis is his own nature. He's got a really lovely nature. He's not one of those big, loud coaches. He really forms good relationships with players.
Yeah, he's a really good guy. He really looks to make sure that he's coaching the person and the individual rather than just trying to have his own agenda, So really good coach, really well-mannered coach. And like this team here, like I said, is an under-21. Some of them are 16, 17.
Yeah.
So to hold their own against a team like Counties Manukau is pretty good.
Yeah, and look, and also a big shout-out to Southland Province for the work that they've been doing, and I know around their junior program that they've certainly got a lot of investment, and these are the fruits of that junior program. And lovely to see these young girls, promising future here.
There's a lot of talent, that comes out of Southland. There's a lot of rugby players that have come out of Southland as well. So it's pretty good province down there for touch. They generally start at touch. Scotty Eade has done a really good job down there with Dennis, so yeah.
Yeah, looking forward is Ballantyne. She's got the ball, she's dummy half, looking to Emma Dermody.
Looks for the scoop here. Ballantyne again on the inside.
Not that we're saying anything against the referees, it might have been a prime example. Well, I wonder if they would have able to just play that on.
Yeah, it would have been nice, wouldn't it?
I'm sure Dennis is thinking that.
Really pushing that defender out. That's great work there from Southland. They really need them more to come out a little bit more so they can find some space. Good work there, putting pressure on those middles. Emma Dermody looking for them to come back out again. Not really moving over here.
Yeah, so I'm sure the referee is going to be, the sideline referee will be talking to the county's winger there, saying you've got to make your way forward.
Yeah, we're waiting for that weren't we, Mike King?
So I think that's two. I think that's 2 penalties so far, so the county's women need to watch out here.
Could be a sin bin. The winger's just not moving forward, is she?
Yeah, and if you watch the screen right now, you see where the winger's standing. Actually 2 metres behind the line. So in a sense, when they're moving, they're still, it takes a couple of steps before they're actually getting across the line. So it's a little tactic that wingers are using, but I know the referees. And here we go.
I really like how Counties Manukau send one out. Oh, nice. Good defence. They send one out high, and then everyone else goes at a reasonable pace. So it's a flat line from there. So it's really quite a good defensive tactic here because it's just easy that the line stays in line.
Yeah, and then when you've got an athlete like Jamie there, and we've got Michaela, both in the 3 spot.
Ballantyne again, there it is!
Beautiful step back. But covered by Paul there on link. Nice shut.
That was a pretty good attack from Southland. They really that's Counties Manukau are defending really, really well, and it's really hard to get on the inside there and putting pressure on them like that with the quickie.
So what I like about what Southland were doing was the step back, and sometimes if the defender's not coming at them, they could see if they could run the whole line. Yeah, go through the back door here.
Tell you what, Dennis Thompson was a quickie king. He used to do quickies when we were 13, 14 years of age, so...
Is that right?
Yeah, that's right, old Dennis. It's his bread and butter, I think.
When he was on tour with us, I think he was the quickies at the dairy.
That too. Valentine, she's really come into her own the second half. She's really started getting her a little bit of confidence here and just going, hey, you know what, we're just going to give it a crack.
Yeah. Valentine spends a lot of time around the ball, so she is one of their key ones along with Talamahina. At this young age, to be able to have that sort of brain smarts, and they will learn more. They will learn more as they spend more time in the opens grade. We've got Paul, throws a nice dummy.
They really are scrambling a little bit, Southland, but you know what? It's working for them.
It certainly is. All border ground. Huru slipping through the hands there. An opportunity for Southland girls. This is where we really want to see some leg speed.
They just need a power, don't they? Power them hard, get in their back, get them on the back foot. Nice move there. Going forward, hitting the 7 now. This is where our attacking zone is, on the inside.
So always looking for that inside play there. Unfortunately, McKenzie just not be able to get the ball down in time.
You can hear Dennis going, go hard, go hard, go hard. And, wants them to power in there to really split those defenders,
Yeah, look, and if they're not doing that, especially down where they are, then they've got to get the spacing right, So just creates...
There we go. Touch. Man, she turned some speed on there, didn't she?
She certainly has. It's Katarina there. She's got some wheels. She's very deceptive.
Netballer as well, I see.
She's certainly got toe on her. Marsh. Offside. This is where, with the additional 2 metres, when you're going back, especially now in the second half,
the leg's getting tired.
The leg's starting to get tired, even though they've got some young legs here.
Yeah, it's a long time, isn't it? I've got 14 minutes to go, and it looks like Counties are not letting up here. Oh, good ball on the outside. Great attack there.
Great attack there, and we watched the Bunnings Warehouse replay. We were there with the ball. Marsh just finding the free player, spotting Flavel, and again the experience of Jean Marsh, just being able to have the temperament and the vision to see who's free.
Yeah, pumps the dummy and looks on the outside, and the player just hits that hole. Really awesome.
Yeah, and that takes us to Southland 2, Counties Manukau 8, the unofficial score.
Here comes the back door. A little bit of mistake there from Southland. Counties will look to capitalise on that. Here comes the subs as well.
Again, consistent with their processes here, their exit play. Counties women, as you said earlier, Medic, come deep from the subbing box, so they're able to really get momentum.
Oh, good defence there. Again, Southland is scrambling. They've been scrambling most of the game, but it's effective.
Certainly
They're just coming from everywhere.
Yep. And this where, I'm sure Marsh will be just wanting patience from her girls. There's no need to actually play hot potato ball at the moment.
Yeah, they're in control of this game. They really just need to tidy up with things. They should be concentrating on things that they want to work on throughout the tournament. This is a long, long tournament.
Yep, exactly. And I'm sure Dennis will be looking to make sure that he gets some wins out of this half. So, making sure that we can good go forward ball. Oh, nice touch there.
Paul looked like she was gone, didn't she?
I think it would have been interesting to see. And that's great. Go forward by Paul. Jamie just looking. Elliott.
Oh, there's an outside ball there. Good look there from Paul there. Just didn't get to go to hand a little bit. Better attack though.
It's better attack. All set by Mirirangi Paul, really. Just that first go forward, fast legs, ball to ground, straight up again.
Yeah.
So we really want to get some good positives from Southland here. Go forward, making sure that the ball is not on the ground too long. So we need a dummy half there early.
There she goes. She got there in the end. I was like, I was a bit hesitant to say, oh, you're going to get there.
Go Koa. Well done. So again, now we want to see where we are on the field.
Yeah, Lucy Hall again. She's a great number 10 in rugby, actually. So she played in the under-18s provincial rugby team. Really smart.
Yeah,
good footballer.
She's got some good skill on her. So now Southland, this is where you really want to work hard for the first 4 or 5 touches here.
That's pretty good defence there. Kawa just stood up to that player on the defensive side, just stood her ground.
Not allowing the county's woman to get their roll on here.
Yes, you know. Oh, I've got to shut that quickly. Oh, well, unfortunate there.
Yeah, the final passes, these are the things. I know Marsh is a stickler, making sure that her players are doing those 1%ers really well. So they've got high standards, so she'll be expecting better things from her players.
Drive here, you can hear Dennis like, drive it, get him behind that defence. Let's get some numbers there. Yeah, that's a touch and pass there. Probably didn't need to do that. They need to settle with their sixes, you know, their sets.
Yeah, and probably the other thing that you want to see, especially from developing teams coming through, you know, still young, is actually where they're taking the last touch. They actually want to be as far away from the box side of the opposition,
yeah.
So they don't get an easy exit off.
I will give Southland, though, they are setting some quite high, but counties, I don't think, are looking what's in front of them and going, hey, there's a high player here, we can move the ball a little bit and sneak in small metres.
Yeah, exactly. And the player there, just it's a sideways plant there. So referee pulling that up as we go into the final 10 minutes here. Southland.
Yeah, I'd like to see Southland get another try. They deserve it, and if they just keep on working their sets, it will come.
Yeah, look, they're just sort of a bit bunched up in the middle there, so let's see if they get themselves organised.
Look at there. Get in there. Ballantyne's like, get in there, I'm going to scoop this, and we're going to see what happens. Just got caught there, indecision.
Yeah, and sometimes I think just probably call that play a little bit earlier, not while they're actually trying to execute it. And it came from a middle link setup, so... I think Ballantine, if she's going to play that middle role, probably needs to get more in the 3 position.
Yeah, if you're going to play in the middle, let's play in the middle. Let's split those defenders and really attack those defenders rather than your link.
Yeah, exactly. As we see Paul with the ball.
They're working so hard, those Southland, aren't they?
Yeah, look, they haven't. Look, promoting themselves up. They're covering each other.
Lucy Hall there has done about 4 touches in a row.
She has. She's, when you're coming through the field and you are backtracking, still making those touches, that is good effort. That's some good fitness there as well.
The lungs are going and the legs.
Yeah.
Your hamstrings are like screaming. So they've got to work really hard to get out of their half. Try and give them some good meters so they can defend it, contain them. There it is. There's offload there. Well done. Oh, unfortunate. Just a little pass.
Yeah, those little 1%ers. Just putting the pressure back on the Southland women's team.
Yeah, that just opens it up a little bit here. Counters need to go forward.
Really not quite sure what that is for. Taya on the ball, it looks like it.
So you'll see our referees are wearing black armbands today. One of our key community referees in national, Archie Hiranui, passed away from Taranaki, the mighty Neki.
Oh, right. Yes, yeah. Exactly. Ngā mihi.
Look at them probing. They're like, righto, come up so we can really attack you. In the 3s there, splitting. Oh, unfortunate. Not a great pass from the deck.
No, made it difficult for Huru coming through. off that ball.
Gives Southland an opportunity to really drive. If they're going to send that player out, another mistake there from Southland.
You can see County's woman working really hard on those first 2 touches. Poor probing, looking, dumbing.
Yeah, looking for that space, asking the defence front the questions in the defence.
Taya.
Got on the outside there, and it's pretty much easy run to the end there. She slipped over though.
Was it just a straight one-on-one? Oh no, she made that.
She made the touch.
Antonovich with the ball. Sarah Baldwin.
Oh, nice step. Especially on this grass at the moment. It's pretty hard to do, isn't it?
Good searching play by Edmonds there, asking the referee some questions around the defensive team, whether they were onside.
She needs to work harder there. Oh, she slipped.
There we go, Huru,
yeah,
out to the winger.
It's unfortunate the middle slipped and it just opens it up. She couldn't defend that.
Yeah, exactly. But beautiful play, beautiful manipulation of the middle here. And that's the earlier one. Oh! Maybe the referee saw something earlier in the piece, as we see.
Maybe it was a ghost touch.
As we see the ball out to the winger, Counties again taking the score. Counties, Manukau 9, Southland 2.
Probably just lost a little bit of spark in them, Southland. They just need to go forward here. You can hear Dennis. Come on, just drive. Make it space. Back door's coming. Well done. Good option there, coming back to the open side rather than using the back door.
Yeah, the only problem with that is that they, because the back door went around, they actually just ended up on the same numbers.
Yeah, that is true, yeah.
Sometimes when you see a play happening or you've caught a play and then you move away from it, you actually end up out of alignment. So here we go. Yeah, we need to make sure that our Southland line are getting themselves up. I mean, work hard in the first couple. Jamie going forward. Michaela on the ball now.
Yeah, that's good attack, isn't it? Good quick dump there. Making them work, getting on the outside, turning them inside and outside, not knowing where they are.
Yeah.
Losing their numbers.
There we go.
Oh, come for the switch.
Out to the winger. It seemed like how many late switches were going on in that one.
That's probably the best play I've seen with Counties, by moving the ball, switching, opening it up, just really basic great handling.
Yeah. Here we go on the Bunnings Warehouse replay.
Bang, switch. And here it comes. Boom, long ball. Fantastic.
Just like that. And that's good skills, you know. Beautiful manipulation of the defender. And on this, when the field is dewy, when you start to drag a player across, it's really hard to double off after that. So, well done, Counties Manukau.
Yeah, good heads-up touch, you know, making sure you look what's in front of you and attacking that. Good containment here by Counties.
Love to see Southland run a really clear play. Oh, just a fumble there.
2 hands on the ball right to the end, right, my friend?
We talked about that earlier.
Southland, the little girls are giving away a penalty for a touch.
Exactly. So I think the referee's calling that in the ruck area. Just looking at the signal. Slowing the momentum of the Counties woman.
I'd say they'd be just holding your ground, wouldn't it?
I think they were camping up in the dummy half position, so...
Good tactic, though. Oh, she got in behind there. Oh, here it goes, a quick scoop. Opening it up here again. Good defence by Southland. Working really hard. Tinnick. There it is, a show and a go, and looking for her support players. Booyah!
Nice pass by Taya. Finding the winger. That's not good patience there. Finding Ashford Ross there in the Bunnings Warehouse replay. Taya picks scoops. Goes as far back as she can. Mirrors needed to be the call there.
Yeah, Talamahina needed to keep on chasing.
Yeah.
Like, you know, if it's mirrors or wherever it is, and your numbers, you've got your numbers, and you're the one that hasn't got in somebody, you've got to chase.
Yeah, look, and the key is also to use your voice, you know. I've got him.
Or not.
Or not. The attacking player doesn't know that. So, here we go, Southland.
Oh, unfortunate. I actually don't think Southland's actually completed a set of 6 this half.
Yeah, and, you know, it's probably the errors have been more on their making, you know, unfortunately. So the good thing about that is that they know they can tidy that up, you know. So that's something that I'm definitely sure Coach Thompson will be saying to his players as part of the debrief.
Yeah, this is something that they can do something about it. It's not a skill. It's not something to do with catch and pass or anything like that. It's got, hey, let's tidy this up. It's us that are not finishing our sets.
Exactly. Sometimes it's just about making sure you're telling yourself as a player. It's a mindset, isn't it? Yeah.
Good defence there. I'll give them something here. Their defence has been spot on. Like, yes, we've got 11 scores here, but man, they have not had the ball a lot. Yeah,
look, in saying that, there's lots of positives that Coach Thompson can take away from the skate, especially in this first half. You know, where they really showed us what they can do defensively, as we got Jamie on the ball there, making her way over.
They are playing a team that are riddled with touch plaques.
They certainly are. So, you know, the policies and processes that are used by counties of Manukau, look, in the touch plaque players, the club players, we see them in the provincial level.
And the Warriors team.
The Warriors team, you know. And you got a combination of, you know, players who are on that rugby scene and touch scene, netball.
Yeah, the netball. Some great crossover athletes in both teams. You know, we've got netball players, we've got rugby players, we've got riddled with all different things. Got hockey players. You know, it's great to see that touch is a game where everyone can play. Yeah,
I totally agree. Yeah, I think this is one of the magic things. And you know, for me coming into the sport, I came from basketball, so it's the hand-eye coordination, ball skills is what I loved about this game.
Yeah, like it, you know, and you know, you can play right up to your 50, right? Oh, Peter Waddles is still playing, isn't he?
55 apparently, because we saw some skill sets on the counties.
Here goes Paul, long ball, one-on-one on the outside. Well done, good defence there by Tinnick.
Good defence. And there we go, game 1 of the live stream. Southland 2, Counties Manukau 11. That's the unofficial score here down at the 2021 Bunnings National Touch Championship.
Yeah, well done to Southland for coming up here. That was a great defensive effort. And Counties Manukau, I would love to see them move the ball a little bit more because they're fantastic on the fly.
Yeah, look, as for Coach Thompson, you know, he should be definitely pleased, especially around the first half effort and the processes that they were putting in place. But as we said earlier, you look at that Counties Manukau women's team, they are stacked with a lot of experience at both the national and international level.